Today we're speedrunning Cuphead FPS, and we'll start our speedrun as soon as we click to start. Right away we're going to take care of our kettle, because you know, he kinda had it coming, and we're going straight over to the root pack, where we're going to start our first boss fight. Now right away you'll see that the models and the terrain just all looks amazing, and our general strategy for this fight is just moving over to the left. Usually you would have to jump over all of these pellets, but since we're now in a 3D environment, we just kinda don't even have to worry about that. Yeah, it doesn't help for the potato that he's also a really easy boss, even when we are in 2D, so just making it 3D makes it easier. And now after that, we're also going to use one of our EXs, because of course we've been filling up our cards, and eventually he's going to get taken down, so we can start focusing on the onion. Now for this guy, right away we're going to want to use two EXs, and he's going to be using his crying attack, which is actually really hard to dodge in this version, because if we want to dodge it, we would have to look up, and obviously that would take extra time, so I kind of just keep moving to the left and hoping that I don't get hit by anything, which surprisingly is kind of working out pretty well for me. But yeah, the onion is all about just focusing your fire, and eventually he's going to go down just like our last vegetable before we finally make it to the carrot, which is definitely the hardest vegetable out of the bunch, especially in 3D. So you'll see, or at least you can kind of see, there are a bunch of carrots that are coming after me, and they will constantly follow me. They pretty much never go away unless I use one of my super EXs, which I did right there. That both does a ton of damage to the carrot, and it also damages everything around us, so it got rid of all the carrots following me, and that means we can finally finish this guy off with only a little bit more damage. That's going to be our knockout, and now I can go eat the carrots, because I kind of just feel like it. So there we go, that's our first boss. Now in Cuphead FPS, there are only two bosses at the moment, and of course we have to take care of Elder Kettle again. You always got to do that. But our next boss is going to be against Flowey, or Cagney Carnation, as I guess he's actually called. But before I talk about this next boss, I do want to shout out the creator of the game, Michael Rivera. He has an amazing YouTube channel where he went over the entire process of making this game, and yeah, he's just someone you should check out. But yeah, Flowey is a boss fight. So you'll see, first of all, he has some hilarious animations like that one. He just like bends down and pushes his face all the way towards you. It's really fun to watch. And then he also has this boomerang thing, which is actually why we always want to be on the bottom layer and barely ever be on the top, which I just messed up my own rule, and that's why I took some extra damage for no reason. But yeah, we want to be on the bottom just in case that move comes out, because it gives you a ton of extra time and is just the way we should be doing it. And we've actually been getting really good RNG so far, because we can get a certain attack which will completely ruin the run, or at least close to it. I've had so many good runs die to this fight just because there are so many bad things that can happen, but we already got one of our super EXs. We're halfway through this fight already. He's going to use another one of these face guys, which I love seeing because I can just get some extra damage. And if we get lucky, if we continue with this luck, and I also don't play like that, what am I doing? Then we should be able to get world record. I love how twice I've made the exact same mistake with the boomerang attack. I really need to focus. But you know what? With the RNG we've been getting, that pretty much won't even matter. He uses the face attack again. This is literally the best fight I've ever gotten, because usually he uses that attack where he spawns people, and of course, he uses it as soon as I say that. Yeah, that is the attack we don't want to see, and especially some acorns after that where we have to move to dodge them. I'm just going to make sure I get rid of all these extra guys, and there is so much going on right now. Please, Cagney, I really need you to die. You're going to use a boomerang right there. I'm pretty sure we're extremely close to killing him. We can use another EX. He's going to use another boomerang, but judging solely by his health bar, we should be super close to finishing him off. And there we go. That's a world record, 353. Subscribe if you enjoyed. Bye.